Alright guys, so here's a few things that I like to use on this fight. Center of the mass, death from above, and battle hardened. If I get more points, I'll put more. I will put more points into it, but 20% is still better than nothing. As for points, I like to use Shigwire, attractor field, and some energy capsules for that extra damage. Do we need defense? Not likely. If we get hit, we basically die. So the less time we spend in the air trying to kill him, it's gonna be good for our health. Instead of using a regular suspensor belt, I'm gonna use the planar suspensor belt for the reason as you will see soon enough. And on top of that, we're gonna just hold around, shooting the shit out of her. Like so. Gonna pop the pill, pop the effective shield.
Nowhere is safe if everything is on fire.
Recover the shield a little bit.
Come on, you sandflies. Don't break a sweat. Oh, I'm out of fuel.
Trespassing. I see you, dog. Shield down.
Stuff out. Fuel up. Name of the people.
Wait for her to fire out. Get the range on the melee. Take him off and then continue DPSing. Pop the pill. But reload first. Pop the pill. Pop the effective shield. Just it down. Just in there.
You asked for it. Full power. I like my meat well done. Let's test this stuff out. Fuel up.
Another melee that we need to deal with.
I'm born for this.
Don't get stuck in a corner like I did here. That's bad for health. Wait for her to fire out. Then finish him out. That means she's shooting the rocket. She's saying shooting stuff. Should be in arena or eat this, or I like my meat, extra crispy or something like that. That's the one you should be watching out for the rocket.
Hot enough for ya. Fuel up. I like my meat well done.
Yep. I just shut the rocket down while shooting through, but careful. Pop the pill. Pop the attractor field. And boom, pop it. Great. We'll cover for the last
Nowhere is
phase then.
safe if everything is on fire.
Pop the pill.
Almost done.
The last phase is just
I should be in the arena.
yeah, be careful with this one, with the rocket.
Oh, have a fuel. I was born for this.
And that's it. Alright, as to the weapons I'm using, for this particular fight, I like the dart for every man. If I'd be still using a regular size triple shot, you spend a lot of time reloading. So a side weapon like this is really good to take down the rocket. Exploring lightning gun to take out the melee. You could use your daggers or any other melee to take him out, but it's an iffy fight, and if you get shot by that rocket or by that fire AoE, you basically are going to die. So it's better to be on the move, and that lightning gun helps you stay alive. Basically, you just dash around shooting and take out that melee, and it really helps. As to the main weapon, I'm using the triple shot. You can use also a shotgun, but it's sometimes a medium range, and you need to take her out pretty fast, so it's a little bit better in my opinion. And that's basically it. Let's check out the Let's check out the loot. It's always interesting. Spike hilt, bulwark, and bulwark. Nothing great, nothing fancy, and nothing bad either. As to the build itself, what I'm using is sugar wire, attractor, energy capsule, center of the mass, death from above, and battle hardened. When I want to deal with the trash in the lock rooms, I switch this one for the disciplined breathing. I switch death from above for instability, and this is like the melee version of this build. If I had more points, I would put it here in the weirding step and swap it for the attractor field. And I use this setup not just for the lock rooms, but also bosses like the darkness or the poison, and it works quite well. On top of that, these two work really well if you want to just go out and have some shotgun fight with a lightning guy. It's versatile, and that's pretty good. It just needs a couple more points to really shine. For example, Bottle Harden could use some more points, and I would like to have the weirding step. So here's what I'm using so far. Center of the mass, because body damage and blade damage in one skill, so you get one technique, and you get basically uh, well, for one skill you get both melee and range damage in one. Beautiful. For this particular fight, death from above is amazing because you damage her 90% out of the time when you are suspended on the responsive belt. Pretty cool. Um, Suspension efficiency really helps out because you can stay afloat a little bit longer, and when you're afloat a little bit longer, you do more damage to her. Attractor field used to be really good because it used to stop her from shooting. Right now it doesn't, but it still helps with the accuracy a little bit, and there's a tiny spread on the triple shot, so you miss sometimes one or two shots when even if you hit her, especially when you're a little bit further down the road, like on the second bar. When she starts shooting rockets, you don't want to stand too close. You want to give yourself some leeway to shoot her down, basically. When it comes to the Mentat, we've got range damage, we've got rifle damage, we've got some garment protection from spoiling too fast. When it comes to the planetologist, that's basically rerouting for the power regeneration and maximum power. We like the extra power, more shield, more shots you can take. Um, A noteworthy thing would be the conservation of energy. Pretty good, but yeah, not being hit is more important, and doing more damage is a little bit better. Plus, I'm not really starving that much for energy. These two are just more important to have. Well, these two would be more important to have. And for the third one, Battle Hardened just does more because you can pop in more those attractor fields and energy capsules. When it comes to Bene Gesserit, of course, short blade damage, manipulate instability. With this one, what this one does is basically when you basically stun, stagger, knock back, you do more damage, 20% more. So this one helps a lot with clearing the lock rooms. And when you go to the lightning station, combined with a scatter shot, this is just a very good damage. So I like to have it. Another noteworthy thing would be the trauma recovery. I used to use that on the lower difficulties. Basically, it works really well because when you get shot by the boss, you can get extra regen, you can get extra leeway that helps you survive. However, from 16 going onward, even in a tier 4 suit, that's basically just killing you. So more offense, less defense, and tactics over defense. You cannot face tank it. Let's face it. You cannot face tank the shots anymore. So you need to put more points into the offense so that the fight is shorter and there's more or less chances for you to make a mistake. Vitality, self healing, recovery. This this is really good passives and basically works for every build. Poison tolerance might be kind of useful on a poison boss. However, I don't find the issue dying to the poison. I find more issues with dealing with the tactics a little bit more. Let's see here. When it comes to Sword Master, that's a blade damage for sure. Um, because reasons. Knee charge because it's amazing and it has so much utility, and standard optimize hydration, and general conditioning and field medicine and disciplined breathing is also really good for the melee bosses like poison and darkness, and general lock room clearing really good. And that's it, guys. This is what I've been using so far. This is what I'm using right now, and it helps me to clear the difficult content that's being served so far. For this particular boss, I'm using the Forge set and circuit gauntlets. I could use power harness here as well, but I didn't get it in the tier 4 version. So here's what I'm using so far. Holtzman Shield, the adaptive version, and Young Sparky. Could make use of a regular tier 6. However, if you got a Young Sparky, the regen per second is a little bit better than the power pool, and that's it. Using the burning blades, double augmented, so they have more damage. Lightning gun, augmented with damage and reduced power usage, so that I can make more shots and pop those shields on those melees. And when it comes to the triple shot, that's the damage and the magazine capacity, because the Regis, when it comes to power, you spend a lot of time reloading. It's just shot, reload, shot, reload. And with this particular mod, the magazine mod, it's just shot, like a lot of shots in between those reloads. So I would suggest that, and that's basically it. If you have any questions, try to ask them in the comments. I'll try to reply. And have a good day, guys.